Well, we'd come, me and my dad and my dad's mates. You know, we came here every weekend to climb as kids anyway, from Sheffield, but my dad's climbing club is just down the road. So yeah, I did a lot of my early climbing here. Well, I'd been climbing with my dad for years since I was a little kid and always seconded him. But I got too good to second, really. I got to a stage where it was my dad, really. He instigated it. But he was worried, because I was so young, he was worried about me placing gear, even though it was logical to, you know, even though I was, you know, 10, 11, it was logical to chuck me the rope so I could start leading. He was worried. And he went up first and laced it full of runners. So the good thing about this route is it's straight up. A lot of the elements of trad climbing, like going sideways and multi-pitching and big long slings and big traverses, are not appropriate here. You just go straight up. I think I'll take 12 runners. Yeah. I'll take 12 runners, about 2 wires of each size, and a medium set of cams. Oh, forgot my tote bag. Off I go. Brilliant. Every move is a hands-off rest, so you're not going to get pumped. Do you get grooves in climbing walls? I reckon you do. So, right, first runner. I put a cam in. Good to put a cam in low down, because it keeps the ropes from zipping out under you if you fall off. It can be uploaded, you see. I did climb a lot in the wall when I was young, but I climbed outside so much that it wasn't so much a new experience. It was just a really exciting experience for me. Just thinking back to it now, it was like opening the gates to proper climbing. So I can place another runner here. Oh, the runners are so good here. Maybe I didn't lead it, place it. Maybe this is the first time I've led it properly. I think I've done it since. Yeah, you can all be on your arms and feeling awkward and strenuous and confused, and then good thing about corners, you can just change your position and be in a hands-off rest. The slightest movement in grooves makes a massive difference. Some people hate them, they're all awkward. It's not like a climbing wall at all. Do I like him? I don't even know. Don't know whether I like him. I think I do. I need another runner. Can get a cam in here. But I suppose that's just one style, isn't it? I did this as my first lead with all the runners in. You know, that's kind of alright, isn't it? You can do what you want. There's no rules. Nice knee placement, big fat cams. I think I'll go up and move. I've got one hand that's swollen and it's fatter than the other one, which means I've got two different hand sizes to jam with, like a cam 3 and a cam 2.5, which is nice, sometimes handy. Oh, this isn't going to be good. That's a good thing about grooves, they're usually well protected, and oh wait, struggling with the rope. Yeah, they're usually well protected and you can hang out enough to place runners without hanging off your arms too heavily. Oh, I remember, this does bring back memories actually, when I was a kid. I remember this feeling as though it went on forever. I remember feeling as though I was here for hours, struggling up here. Seems to have taken about 10 seconds now. Another good one here. Oh yes. Nearly there now. I remember being really excited on climbing. I remember leading this and it was like a springboard for you know, it's like a whole new sport had opened up to me. I'd now started leading and then there was a whole new challenge. There was thousands of routes to go for. Yeah, and that just kick-started a whole 5 years of just frantically going out climbing all the time and going through the grades, climbing with Dad till I was good enough to burn him off. Didn't take long. I was probably seconding extremes, E1s, E2s. That's not good. And he thought I could easily lead them, so we started off on hard VS, which is, I suppose, quite a hard grade to be your first lead. But I reckon a lot of people that are in climbing walls will be in the same situation. They'll have been climbing in a gym for months, years, and got quite a lot of strength. So they'll probably be doing, you know, well, they could be doing 6A, 6Bs, even harder, which is equivalent to something like this. So they've got the strength and the fitness, just not the technique. I suppose I was in the same boat because I was so young. I've got a few firsts at this crag. I did, this was my first lead, and then just there's cop block. That was my first D5 lead. I remember for that one I slimmed right down to one 8mm rope and 2 runners. Led it in about 30 seconds. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd fully got the bug when I led this one. Nice. Okay, Rach. Not yet, I'll just put a belay in. I think most danger and accidents happen in climbers that are just starting out, so it's just probably those first few routes that really matter. So my advice would be just take it easy for a bit, you know. Try not to get scared for your first season or your first few routes. You know, if you haven't quite, you know, gear's expensive, if you haven't quite bought a full rack, do a shorter route. And just don't, you know, because you're maybe leading a grade in the climbing wall, don't expect to just come outside and be able to lead that grade. It's completely different.